All right, Oval fans. Few people asked me to do a video on this, and honestly, I don't know why. I felt like my social media post broke it down enough, but hey, it is the slow season, and well, hell, why not talk about it? Okay, so this is my personal ranking of the Oval seasons 1 through 4. No, I have no idea when season 5 is coming to BET, just throwing that out there. So when it comes down to it, I think that season 3, you all know how I felt about that. If you are a regular on the channel, even though a lot of people who have said, "Hey, I quit watching the show. I just watch your reviews, and I love those more than the show. And based on your reviews, I ain't missing nothing." So yeah, season 3, downright trash. How many times have I called it hot garbage on this channel? I don't even know what to say that I haven't said already. In third place, season 4. Season 4 itself wasn't anything incredible. Yes, it had its moments, but it was, in my opinion, a major improvement over season 3. And like I said in my reviews, in my personal opinion, I think week to week, it was no contest. The Oval was whooping Sister Season 5 in the ass. Like, it was no competition. Sister Season 5 was just not good. And Season 4, that's probably why I love Season 4 of the Oval so much. Because it was, for the most part, watchable compared to Season 3. And on the other hand, it was just better written, in my opinion, than Sister Season 5. Were there things holding it back? Yes. Like, for example, Lily is just, the character is just redundant at this point. I mean, I felt like she had a lot of potential, but the way that Tyler did her, you remember, for example, Erica and Melissa and the Haves and the Have-Nots, they were characters with their own drives. That's, I think after the car accident, that's when Melissa truly changed her personality. But, Erica was, someone who was trying to mark David, someone who had, Candace on her hit list until Warlock got killed and whatnot. But then as soon as the characters got reduced to being stuck in the house, Erica being stuck in David's new house, Melissa being stuck with Hannah and Benny, their characters just devolved into nothing. They were just kind of there. That's what happened with Lily after she got tortured by Kyle, and then she just sat around getting drunk, and then was so stupid to go back to Donald's house to try to take money, and then she got shot, and look at her now. I wouldn't be surprised if she died in this upcoming season, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Well, yeah, season 4, it was just way too many of the same repetitive things. I mean, I did like some of the elements. Yes, the fight between Victoria and Simone, but Hunter really didn't do much of nothing, and yeah, it was better than 3. I'll leave it at that. Season 1 is in second place because there were just way too many characters. I love Jean. Oh my gosh, I love Jean, and I hated what happened to her, but putting my feelings about Jean to the side, season 1, there were just way too many characters, and the show itself was bloated as a result. I remember for the longest time I did not like, I'm not crapping on Lily, okay, I promise, but I did not like Lily a lot during season 1. But then when her character finally started to get interesting, I think that's when she went off on Victoria, and then she called out Jason and confronted his ass. And then, she went on the run with Bobby, but she disappeared for a good 5 or so episodes before she showed up again. It's like, wait, what the hell? I was just really liking the character. The opening fight scene between Victoria and Hunter, I mean, I remember reading Twitter the night that that happened. People were not fans of that. And it was okay season, don't get me wrong. It's in the second position, but overall, it too many characters. Season 2, I think it was at that point Tyler started to utilize the characters better, but at the same time, I think that came at the cost of, well, look how many people died in season 1. And season 2 was one of those situations where we introduced even more characters. What was that girl's name? The one that Max was into. I forgot her name. I know she appeared early on in season 3, but then she disappeared. Was it Daphne? I think it was Daphne. Um, I liked her, Max, and Bobby. They were a good trio. But, I think season 2 was the last really good season due to the fact that, like with Sisters, the show hit a stride where it was just way too repetitive. I mean, it felt like either once or twice each season there was a plan being concocted by a group of people, in this corner of the show. And, okay, we can bring down the current administration. But more often than not, one or more individuals from that select group will do something incredibly stupid like, hey, all you need to do is stay put. Don't go anywhere. Don't call anybody. Wait for the signal, and we're going to blow the whistle on this whole operation. But then they will do something which is out of character, like they'll just do something based on emotion alone, and then, fuck everything up. Or they will do something even more ridiculous, like when the vice president came into the show in season 3, where he will have all the bullets loaded in the gun, ready to fire that thing off and, take down the current administration. But instead of just pulling the freaking trigger, he will go right to the face of his opponent, Hunter, whatever, and go like, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Bro, just do it. Don't give them time to retaliate, dumbass. So, yeah, I just feel like season 2 was like the last great season, because at that point you had Priscilla with that huge envelope of evidence from, I forgot her name, great actress. Crap. I'm trying to think of the character's name. She was the former press secretary before she got fired, and then Ellie took her position, and I forgot her name. But she was the one who gave Priscilla that big envelope. And then what was the dude's name? Colonel, Captain, whatever. The guy who chewed Sam out for cheating with Victoria on Priscilla. And it was like, yeah, he's the guy who's going to help put everything together. But then apparently he got compromised and he had to go on the run. There were just so many things where it's like, okay, things were lining up. It was getting interesting, but then it got redundant. So yeah, season 2, in my opinion, was the best season, or is the best season of the show so far. So again, my personal ranking is season 2, season 1, season 4, and then at the very bottom is season 3. So overall, while the Oval is decent, at least in season 4, I wouldn't be mad if the show came to a close soon. I think the show's run its course. I don't hate it, but I just think that there's no need to drag it out. But we know season 5 is coming, and just recently they've been working on season 6, so we're not going to be done with the show anytime soon. So, let me know your thoughts below, and I'll talk to you in the next one.